Hey guys, hello and welcome. We're live right now. It's Leon Street here, and the topic of today is how to create a marketing plan for 2021. Just want to shout out everybody, first of all, in the usual hotspots, YouTube and Facebook. We're also streaming live on Clubhouse today as well. So if you guys are picking me up loud and clear on Clubhouse as well, I will be coming to questions as well. So, you guys can jump on. But I think it's quite apt at the moment with the time of the year, and especially the announcement earlier this afternoon in the UK with I guess more of the UK going into tier 4 lockdowns. And so for me, planning for 2021 is a critical period in business in general, in any year, but this year more so, because a lot of businesses, I guess, we're kind of ramping up for perhaps, what will happen in 2021 with perhaps not everybody going into tier 4 and the opportunity to grow their business. And for me, this is something that I want to share with you, because a lot of businesses will be discouraged and they won't be really thinking about what they can do next. But I'm going to be sharing some insights with regards to marketing, what you can do. Some things that business owners, and I say business owners because I've helped a lot of business owners over the years of me doing marketing, for people to get a clear understanding of the best approach to plan. Because you'll get a lot of people who will give you different strategies on what you can do, but I'm going to be sharing with you about the things that will make a difference. And some of the things are not necessarily all the kind of great things. They're going to be the things that will force you to look at your business and look at yourself, but in a good way, because the outcome, as ever, is to help you go to that next level. So let's get into the formalities of the usual live streams. And it just kind of dawned on me today, this is my last official live stream of 2020. And so if you've been following the live streams on a Wednesday evening, as we are tonight, it's all about visionary marketing. And then Sunday mornings, which is all about business and running a business and being a business owner, life and all that kind of jazz. This is for you. So first of all, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. But remember, you can click on the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified. Everybody on Facebook, I appreciate you guys, and you're welcome to jump over to YouTube as well. So finally, before we get into the content, if you do want help in growing your business in 2021, then look no further. Guys, book yourself in for a marketing strategy call. Just go to www.leonstreet.com/one-to-one. And I'm straight up with that, because a lot of people do need help, do want help. And I'm just giving you the opportunity to get the help that you deserve. So, prerequisites. I've got a couple of things I want to share with you. Good evening, Kahanya. Thank you for jumping on. So prerequisites of this. Now, if you haven't caught my recent live videos in the past 10 days, I did 2 specific ones that I would recommend you go back and watch if you haven't watched them already. They're on YouTube and you'll find them very easily on the channel for Leon Street. The first one is how to go beyond New Year's resolutions and achieve more in life and business. I did that one on Sunday just gone. And I'm saying these as prerequisites because these will give you the insights that you need to get clarity, to get focus, to get a clear understanding of what you need to, I guess, kind of create and what you need to be prepared for. And so this is how you truly will get ahead. And then the other one is how to get ahead and start on business success in 2021. And in particular, I've highlighted success in 2021 because that video, it really will give you some insights around planning and making sure that you're set up in terms of business to achieve success. So if you do want to get those videos, just simply go to leonstreet.com/YouTube and you'll be redirected to the YouTube channel and you'll be able to get access to those videos immediately. So what is it? Here is the head start. So the video that I mentioned, when you watch that video on YouTube, I just want to recap very quickly because you'll be able to check out a few things. First one is simplify, which is for growth and results. The second is strategy, for niche, research, demand. The third is goal, where you need a target. And the fourth is plan, so the way there. The fifth is action. What are the simplest forms of action you can take? And 6 is system, so repeatable results. 7 is team, so how you can gain leverage and create leverage. 8, customer success, so where you're customer focused. And 9, get coach or support, so where you can, you know, seek help for the blind spots, the things you don't see and you grow in your business. And 10 is mindset. As I said, that's in that video in how to get ahead in 2021. Go onto the YouTube channel, get that video, watch the video. I think it's about 30 minutes. And look, if the video, if you don't think it's good, you message me and tell me, Leon, I didn't think your video was good, and I'll send you a free copy of my #1 Amazon best-selling book, More Leads, More Clients, for free anywhere in the world. So go watch that video and let me know your thoughts. Anyway, so today, 2021 plan. So let me break it down, guys. I'm sharing, but I'm also sharing with the insights for you guys to comment, raise any questions. You know, if there's anything in particular that's burning away at you, you think, you know, I'd love to know that right now. I'd love to make sure that in 2021, I make that goal happen. I make that thing happen. If you're unsure, ask the question, drop it in a comment below this video. You know, I've got a lot of experience with businesses ranging from achieving 6-figure results, multi-6 and 7-figure results. So I have quite a bit of knowledge and experience in helping businesses grow, and more importantly, seeing the blind spots. So if you got any question, just drop it in a comment. I will answer your questions and I'll check them out live as well if possible. But if not, I'll come to it immediately after the video, but I believe I'll be able to come to all of them. So let's get into the steps and the things that you can actually do. So this is the unpopular one. And I say unpopular, but actually it's very powerful, because I used to avoid it, and that's why I say it's unpopular. But it's one of the things that I look at more and more, and especially as, you know, as the years have gone by and I've got tighter and tighter and better at the way that my business is accounted for, reviewed, and I look at the results and various things. But the first step in your plan for 2021 is you've got to review your 2020 results. And I've got the key steps in what you're going to take to review. I believe I've got about, let me think, I think there are 8 steps that I'm going to share with you for reviewing your 2021 results before we get into the planning part. And, you know, the planning part's important, but this step is crucial because you've got to create the foundation of what you're going to build 2021 off of. So the first thing is you got to look at your revenue and profit. And, you know, a lot of people will obsess on different things, but ultimately your profit's going to be the key thing. Yeah, because you could have an amazing turnover and not really be taking any profit home. And, you know, if you've been in business a while, you'll know profit is the big key. It's the differentiator. And the next step, second step, before you get into your plan in reviewing your 2020 results is what are the number of promotions, offers, or funnels that you ran? Yeah. So look at that. How many did you run? Yeah. What promotions, offers, or funnels did you run? And this is important because you've got to be aware of these things so you understand where you're starting from going into 2021. And the third thing that you must do to review your 2020 results is look at your marketing performance review. So what worked? Yeah. So what results do you achieve? Leads, prospects, clients. Yeah. So this is the review of your marketing performance. Step 4 of your review is you look at your conversion performance review. So how did your conversions happen? What were your conversion rates? Understand where your conversions took place. Yeah. And this is important because a lot of people, they don't really review these things. And these are the places where going into 2021 that you can make a difference. You can, you know, effectively turn the taps on, turn the volume up in order to take things to that next level. Step 5 is channel performance. So what channels worked, i.e. email marketing, social media. It could be different things like pay-per-click, paid advertising. So look at what channels performed for you and look at what results you achieved. Step 6 is targeting performance. So in your targeting, you know, how well did your targeting work in terms of your target audience on the different platforms, the different channels that you were going after? So did it work? Did it cost a lot of money? Did you burn through a lot on audience building? Look at your targeting performance. And step 7 is list health. So looking at your email list. And this is something that I speak with my team about quite regularly, especially my project manager, where we look at the list health, open rate of your email list, that type of stuff. And if you do text messaging as well, obviously that's something you can look into. And what you're looking for is there's 3 key things. There's recency, frequency, and the market value. So the value of the services that you sell. And this is one of the key areas that when it comes to list health, you've got to pay attention to in terms of recency, frequency, and the monetary value. Sorry, I think it's a market value, but monetary value. I'm thinking about properties here. And the final step in your review for 2020 is personal performance. So you've looked at your business, but and I'm just going to zoom out a bit there for everybody watching on screen. You've got to review yourself. You've got to look at what worked well, what didn't work, yeah, and what are you going to carry forward going into 2021? And if you start your planning by looking at these 8 key areas of what has happened in 2020, it will reveal a lot of things. Some of the stuff might be uncomfortable if this year didn't go to plan, or if this year didn't go, as well as you wanted it to, but your business is here, you're still going. But ultimately, whether your business has been, a roaring success or not, these steps, these 8 key areas are going to set your 2021 up for success, because you're effectively shedding light. You're putting a magnifying glass on, how things have gone. And it's important because you're not going to go into 2021. And I've had this conversation before where people say, yeah, I'm going to go for £1 million. And I'm like, well, what happened in your previous year? Just give me some understanding. And they're like, well, we did about 75, 100,000, but we're going to 10x it this year. And the reality is that when you do a review of your 2020 results, it's going to give you more insight as to, is that really possible? Is that realistic based on, all these different factors, and also your own personal performance? And you may say, yes, it is, because you're going to, improve, you're going to take things to the next level, or the right level for your business and for you. And without looking at what has already come to pass, you're not really going to set yourself up for success if you're going in blind. And, the business owner that succeeds is the business owner that is prepared. And that's what this is all about. Planning starts with reviewing what's already come to pass, guys. And so don't take this lightly, and don't think, oh, well, I'm just going to plan my way to 1 million or 10 million or whatever your target is. It might be 100,000, 6 figures. The key thing is look at what you have done so far in your business, and look at your own personal performance, because honestly, it will reveal, the misbehaviors, perhaps the bad things, and the places where you just wasted time. I saw somebody share a story today, actually, on social media. And he said, for those of you that are in the business of selling umbrellas, yeah, the best way for you to sell umbrellas is to sell them into places where it rains a lot. But if it's not raining a lot, don't get stuck. Don't stay, stuck trying to sell umbrellas when there is no demand. Change your product. And so the key here, and what I want to share with you, is that sometimes we get steadfast and stuck in what we're selling because we think that's what we got to sell, and we don't really lift our head up and say, hey, what else is going on here? And the reality is that if that's how you kind of look at business, you'll forever think, why isn't it happening for me? Why are the opportunities passing me by? It's because you got your head stuck in the sand, and you're not looking at, the fact that you've got to change quickly. I got one client recently, and kind of just to expand on this story before we get into the key steps of the plan, is I had one client, and he had, I don't know, something like £60,000 worth of stock on his shelves. He's an e-commerce store owner. And one of the key things is that he was trying to really shift the products that were on his shelves, but those products weren't the things that were actually selling. And so one of the big things that we did was just focused on kind of like a fire sale, and just really just get things off the shelf. Because when you've got products on the shelf, that's cash on your shelves, and that's kind of cash that's just waiting there. And then once we'd had this review, he realized that actually we can just get rid of this stock, get the cash back into the bank, and start actually buying and selling more of the things that people are actually buying where the demand is. So, look at these 8 areas. And if you've only just jumped into this video, I suggest you go back to the beginning. If you've enjoyed this so far, you're enjoying it, go back and review these key 8 areas. They're important. So let's get into the actual marketing plan then. So the plan. Now, let me just zoom in a bit for those of you watching. So we've just covered your review of 2020 results. And if you missed that part, just go back to the video once I've finished, or just, come back to it later. And that's done, but that's the critical step in your plan. Review what has already come to pass. Yeah, this is important, because as you look forward to 2021, you got to look at what are the 4 goals do you wish to achieve in 2021. And these are going to usually be important, but not urgent. And I'll explain. They're going to be important because they're the things that potentially you've set and aligned your vision and your purpose against. Yeah. But they're not going to be urgent, because you're not going to be hoping to complete them by, let's say, the end of January. These are 12-month goals. Yeah. And so at that point, you're in a position where it's important, and that's it. That's all you need to know. But what 4 goals do you wish to achieve in 2021? So these are usually important goals, but they're not urgent, because usually you're not going to complete your whole 12-month 2021 goals, in the first month or the first quarter of 2021. Now, if you do, and if you are planning on that, then I guess I'll give you a pat on the back. But the point I want to get to is that you probably didn't set your goal big enough if it's something that you can achieve in the first month or quarter. And so again, that's going to give you the opportunity to review and think, actually, is the goal worthy of my 2020 review, knowing how well 2020 went for you, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and what the potential is for you based on that 2020 review knowledge. Yeah, you might be shifting as well. You might be going through some mental shifts, some mindset shifts, that where you're going to really double down, focus, and implement like huge discipline. But I'm just saying this to you, just get very clear on the important goals, and don't set yourself up for failure in the sense of like you've only generated like say 100,000 and you're saying, oh, I'm going to generate £5 million. Look, if you hit those goals and you start to make real headway and hit some milestones very quick, then great. Yeah. But what I would say to you is just stay focused on perhaps something that is nearer where you are. So if you have done 100,000, perhaps your sights or your next milestone is simply double up, get to 200,000. And as you keep hitting those goals, just keep doubling up, because if you've got the speed and the results are happening for you at a fast rate, for whatever reason, you got into the right market, you got the right offer, the right USP, that you've created your own blue ocean and there's no competitors doing it the way that you do, and things are just selling. Great. Just keep setting the goal of doubling up, because you'll get to wherever you need to get to, right? But I'm just saying to you, if you've not really got even close to what you're aiming for, as in if your goal right now is more than double what you've done already, maybe it is a bit too far. I'm not saying you can't go beyond that. I'm just saying hit that as a milestone first. And the faster you hit that goal will give you an idea of the speed or the rate of where you can get to by the end of 2021. I'm not here to kill anyone's dream of hitting whatever number you want to go to. I just want you to understand that you should take a kind of milestone approach to it. Yeah. So make sure you have set yourself up for success, and you're not deluding yourself, because I've come across that before, where people say, I'm going for this, I'm going for 1 million. You speak to them a year later and they've done actually worse than the year before. It's because they just got lost in delusion. Yeah. And it's easy to happen. I've been there. So with that being said, guys, what's the next step then? So you've set your 4 goals. So each month, what 4 actions will move you toward the 4 main 12-month goals? Yeah, so I'm sharing this on screen as well, guys. Each month, what 4 actions will move you toward the 4 main 12-month goals? So again, this is important. And why is it important? What we're doing is we're chunking down, we're breaking down your 12-month goals, those 4 main goals. And your goals for your business might be different things. So, your 4 main goals may be related to profitability, maybe related to revenue and profitability. It may be about impact, so the audience that you I guess kind of reach out and connect with. It may be around specific results that your products or services help your clients to achieve, and this takes you beyond just everything about your business. And I'll tell you and expand on that in a moment. Let me just get this sip of water. So impact may be the size or the numbers of people in your community, but impact may also mean, as I said, what results do your clients achieve? And for me, if you can focus as part of your impact goal, what will your clients achieve? Honestly, your business will start to fly, because as your clients succeed, you'll receive testimonials, you'll receive referrals, and you'll be able to use those testimonials to continue to get your next 2 clients, 5 clients, 10 clients, depending on how obviously you use your marketing. But the more that you help your clients to succeed, the more they become the kind of megaphone to people knowing about you. And that's one of the critical goals I would say look at. So, when it comes to impact, it isn't just, oh, I just want to help, 1 million people and da 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 da. Like, what specific goals or specific results do you want to help your clients achieve in their life and their business? And honestly, like when you set yourself up with that as one of your 12-month goals, you'll start looking at things differently. And you may find that you come across, or you kind of hit a roadblock with a bit of, what's the best way for me to put it, where you start thinking, well, why should I be thinking about clients? Really, this is my 2021 and I want to plan my business. the more that there's the quote, isn't there, the Zig Ziglar quote, the more you help people get what they want, the more you'll get what you want. Yeah. And that's where it comes from, guys. And I'd kind of share that with you to take that on as a part of your mantra or philosophy, because the more impact you have as the intangible results that your clients have achieved from your products and services, honestly, the results that you achieve in your business will grow. Yeah, you will get to where you need to get to by focusing on your clients. Right then. So I kind of expanded on your 4 main goals there just for you guys to start to think about. One of your goals might also be, your main goals might be to do with how you show up in your business. So it could be like a personal goal for you within your business. It could also be goals around your team. Whatever the 4 main goals are for you, focus on those and just put those down. And then each month, what 4 actions will move you toward the 4 main 12-month goals? Right. What's the next step in your 2021 plan? So each week, what 4 actions will move you toward the monthly goals? Yeah. So the monthly goals that you've set, you're now going to look at each week, what 4 actions will move you toward the monthly goals. And you can probably see where I'm going with this, guys. Like, everything's broken down like simply. And the thing is, planning shouldn't be difficult. It shouldn't be complex. You know why? Because what happens when people put a business plan together or a marketing plan for 2021 or whatever year they've put a plan together, it either collects digital dust or it goes into a filing cabinet. Yeah. And I don't want this to happen to you guys. Planning should be simple. And as you're drilling down and you start to strategize around your audience's problem, around, the market you're going into, around the products and services of your competitors and how you're going to open up a blue ocean, those are the things that you double down on. But the plan should be pretty simple, because that way, the more you can communicate it effectively and simply to your team, to your customers, and they know, kind of like the mission of the business, honestly, the further forward you will go. And if you feel like you need to be adding more complexity into your plan, it's simply that you're overthinking it, guys. Like, trust me on that. So what's the final step in your plan for 2021? I'm sure you guys are really excited. It's very simple, and it's more simple than you realize. And from the business owners that I've interviewed over the years on my podcast, and we're talking, some real mega business owners, 9-figure business owners I've interviewed up to. I haven't done a billion yet, but I'm sure we'll get there at some point over the next year in 2021. But this is a big thing that they all have. You must adjust your weekly calendar to the life and business you wish to create, so that your plan works into your personal life. And this is something that I see so often, where business owners, they create this business plan, and they create this business plan from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and that's how their plan works. But what I'm saying to you is, adjust your calendar to the life and the business that you wish to create. So what you put into your Monday to Sunday, from your waking hour till the moment you put your head on your pillow and go to sleep, that's the plan that you must create. Yeah. And, if you're a bit old school, you might use like a paper journal diary. For those of you more up to date and digital, kind of like me, I use Google Calendar, and I literally have my calendar already prepped and planned. I know when I've got free time. I know when I've got time with family. I know I've got time to, spend, exercising, different things, all the aspects of my life. But adjusting your weekly calendar to the life and business that you wish to create, i.e. from the goals that you've set, is key, guys. And when I was younger in my business career, being a business owner, I didn't really think about my weekly plan. I didn't think about it in that particular way. And I guess it was only up until the point when I started to read 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And then he spoke about, kind of what you need to put into your week to make happen, the areas you need to focus on: finances, health, physical health, mindset, emotions, and just things that, kind of took you beyond the logics of what it meant to run a business and to be, a human being running a business. So a real person who kind of factors in life, a real person who, makes it happen, doesn't just wait for it to happen, doesn't hope for it to happen, but somebody who is effective, with effective habits, and habits come out of repetition. They come out of the compounding of the work and the results that you achieve. And then before you know it, you'll get to the end of 2021 and you'll think, shit, me, I did that. And we all know what that feeling potentially will feel like, because we can all imagine, we can all fast forward ourselves into 2021 and putting in place new business models, putting in place this plan that I've just spoken to you about, executing and getting the results that we're looking for. And I would say to you, like, what you're about to do right now with this plan is plant a seed. And it's that simple. You're planting the seed of something that you have the control over, the ability to make happen. You have the potential, you have the creativity, you have the energy. Like, literally, you have everything before you. And where you're lacking in skills, get a coach, get support, buy a course, whatever it is you need to get, a book, watch a video on YouTube. There's all the resources available to you. But if you really want to max out and take things to the next level, obviously get in touch with me, guys. I've helped a lot of business owners to achieve, success and results way beyond their wildest dreams. And, that's the thing that kind of brings a smile on my face. And why I shared a bit earlier that, one of your impact goals in terms of the specific results you're going to help your clients to achieve, that stuff really brings it home to you about what you're truly here to do as your purpose, which is to serve another human being, to help another human being. And the more your business comes from this place of servant leadership, servant culture, and don't take me the wrong way, I'm not talking about servant as in slave. I'm talking about serving others and putting them first as a priority, because your business will benefit. I'm not saying put them first as in, put them before you, or them before your team or anything like that. I'm just talking about how you serve, how you fulfill your purpose. And this is the biggest thing, that you can do, because at the end of the day, what I've just spoken about, the 4 key goals that you wish to achieve in 2021 should align to your vision. Yeah. And your vision obviously is your purpose, your why you get out of bed in the morning. And that's, where you'll find success. So my kind of parting words to you guys, I guess, at this point is to achieve what you want to achieve in 2021 is about aligning to your vision, because constantly you'll be doing things that you're compelled to, you're pulled towards, rather than doing things out of protocol, doing things out of, I guess, what people have said you should be looking at in 2021. Look at social media, or look at this, or look at Clubhouse, or look at XYZ, and actually you'll be looking at, does this align with my vision? Does this align with my purpose? Does this align with the mission to make the vision happen in 2021? And for me, that's where you will go beyond the need to feel compelled to anything where actually you should just be simply saying no to. So guys, that's it from me. 2021 is upon us. It's a year that I'm looking forward to. I'm excited about. I'm excited because there's a lot of unknown. And there's a lot of opportunity to create in that unknown, which is a great space to be. It's like a blank canvas. Imagine yourself an artist. And, if that blank canvas is scary, or you're not quite sure where to start, then my advice to you is get help. And, I'd love to be your coach going into 2021. I'm a visionary marketing coach because I help business owners connect the dots to their vision. And my approach to marketing is what allows me to do that and allows my customers, my clients to win. So if you do want help growing your business in 2021, simply book yourself in for a marketing strategy call. It's free. You get 30 minutes with me. And simply go to www.leonstreet.com/1-to-1, book yourself in with the date and time, and we will have a chat in early Jan. Yeah. And if you need to speak urgently, just drop me a message and I'll see if I can squeeze you in the new year. But other than that, guys, I just kind of want to leave you with this. It has been a pleasure to serve you on these live streams for the past 6 months. And the key thing for me is that if you're going through challenging times, no matter where you are in the world, and you're faced with lockdown and you're not quite sure, whether you're coming or you're going, or what the government's going to do, in your country or in your city, wherever, reach out to people around you and talk. I remember going through difficult times, not because of this, but other things that happened in my life and business from years ago. And one of the key things that really helped me was speaking to other business owners, speaking to other people who had an understanding, had a perspective, and gave me some extra ideas, insight, and options. And sometimes that's what you need to do. So if you need to reach out to me or anybody around you, I recommend you just do it, guys, and just have a chat. It helps. A lot of the times the challenges are in our head, and a lot of the times when you want to lift the weight of the world off your shoulders, it's easier done when you speak to somebody. So on that note, guys, I just want to say thank you very much. And if you've enjoyed the content that I've put out today and you enjoyed the content in general, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just go to leonstreet.com/YouTube. You will be redirected to my YouTube channel, where you can get tons of videos. I say tons, there's at least 100, so it's close enough, I guess. Lots of great content, marketing, sales, business owner mindset, and all the other sexy stuff in between. So guys, here's to your 2021. I want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I'm signing out, and I look forward to seeing you in 2021. Take care. Bye-bye.